Hi, I'm Bob.
I'm Ben with Wolfe Ridge.
Guys, we are down at the Wisconsin Farm Technology Days at Clinton Farms in Bear Creek, Wisconsin. It's hot. We are going to split some wood, and I'll take you around the booth here to show you what we brought, and then I'm going to put Ben to work. Ben's going to run some machinery. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. You can see we've got some of the import products right up front here. Our Polaris Sportsman 570 with the Rammy Snowblower mounted to it. Rammy Brushcutter over here, Rammy Flailmower on the other side. In the corner, we have got the Wolfe Ridge SS3030 HD skid steer splitter. 30 tons of splitting force, 30-inch splitting stroke. 4-way wedge comes with it. Up in the front corner over here, we've got one of the newest products, the Wolfe Ridge Firewood Log Stand, and we've got a, I don't know, this is probably like a 5-inch diameter log in here right now. Piece of oak, and you can see I'm pushing on this and it's not going anywhere. So we were going to use this to buck things up for the Kindlet, because this is going to be probably, they're 6-inch long, and we're probably going to end up having 10 or 15 cuts on this thing. So that's going to keep us out of the ground and make some really nice rounds for the Kindlet. And on that subject, right behind me is the Fuelwood Kindlet 200. Made in the UK. We started importing these last year, and it's been going very well with these guys. We've got Kindlet Pro and the Splitter 400, and we've got something new coming later this year. But right now, this Kindlet 200, we are running some small oak rounds in it, and we are making some oak kindling. And guys, this stuff works really well in those smaller pizza ovens. Personally, I've been using this in our uni, and it is fantastic for that purpose. Got some of our kindling bags here. We can slide on the end of this, and we can fill those as we're building. This Kindlet 200 is PTO powered, so you can see we've got hydraulic hoses that go to the gearbox. Gearbox is mounted right to the back of the tractor. And another imported product here, the Japa 315, made in Finland. This will do 12-inch max diameter, cut and split. Easy to use machine. Pull down for the saw. When we're pulling down for the saw, the splitter will retract, and when we push back, that will run the splitter, and it'll also run the infeed belt in. This one has an attached conveyor on it. That's about 7.5 foot, so exit height is about 6 foot. And you can see we already made a little bit of firewood with this thing. Again, running oak. And on the back side of here, this has connections for the 3-point, but it doesn't have to be hooked up to the 3-point. So PTO shaft here. This setup actually works really well because I can take that off for the Kindlet and then just hook up for the Japa here. And I was using the Japa also to cut some rounds for that Fuelwood Kindlet. Here we got a bunch of oak rounds. We've got these staged up for the 17 VS. And this 17 VS we have staged right next to the FC24, 24-foot firewood conveyor. Guys, this is an awesome setup for production. Small splits, bundle wood, maximum control of your split size, and minimal waste with a vertical splitter. So this one's got the Honda IGX 390 on it with automatic choke and electronic throttle, so we can start it from the front end. We got low throttle, high throttle, and the foot pedal for the splits. Got the log lift. We've got the 24-foot conveyor up as high as it goes right now. You can see that includes grizzly bars. We've got our grizzly bars adjusted, so as the firewood comes off of here, firewood will hit the grizzly bar and some of the junk will shake off. And you can see in this chip chute here, we have some debris in there. Well, not much, but we've got some on the ground. From that, see some of the stuff in the trailer here. We just ran a little bit. And over here, we have got a Wolfe Ridge 22 RS. This you can order with log lift or with auto cycle. This one was built with log lift, as you can see. So this is 22 tons splitting force, 6-second cycle time, Honda GX 390, 13-horse engine on it, 25-gallon hydraulic oil tank with the cartridge filter, return style, sight glass for level and temperature. Here we got simple control levers, split, and then we've got auto return. And once it goes home, it'll kick off. Log lift up and down. This comes standard with a 4-way wedge that's adjustable mechanically. So you can see there is a bolt and a nut here. Take that on and off. If you want to just do resplits, just take that wedge completely off. Log lift is reversible on this machine, so you can see that we've got the cradle here and the log lift over there. If your operation makes sense, you can just flip this around. You can take the cradle off completely. This whole swap takes about 30 minutes. Back around here, you can see we're back to that skid steer splitter. And in the center of our booth, we have the Wolfridge FR24 smokeless firing. We just came out with more accessories for this too. So this one has the open bottom on it, that's standard. You can add a bottom to it, you can add a lid to it, you can add an edge mount grill rack, you can add a elevated cook grate for it. So we've got everything you need for backyard entertaining. And we've got our tent, our job boxes, and we are ready to put on a show for you guys. Nope.
You gotta turn the gas on, Bob.
Gas must be on. Sorry about that, Ben. What do you think, Ben?
I think it works pretty good.
All right, I'm going to run the 17 VS with the FC24. So I'm going to start up the conveyor first, and then I'll start up the VS, split some wood. right, we got the tractor going. We are going to turn on the Kindlet. Here's what we're making. Some nice oak kindling. That's fine. Then there we go. Most of the stuff going in here was oak, but here we got a nice cherry round. Tell, look at how nice this stuff split. That is really good looking stuff. All right, the rest of the day kind of got away from me, so right now I am walking back to the truck. We had a really good afternoon. A lot of visitors, split a bunch of firewood, got to run a bunch of the machines, and the show still goes for all day on Wednesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's kind of short days. It's hot, it's dusty here, but it's better than the rain. So I want to thank you guys for coming along on this video with us and for coming to the shows. If you stop by, we're going to be in Boonville, New York next week already, and have a bunch of stuff at that show. Ben just drove by honking, so I'm about to head home. This one's close enough to home where I can head home. If you guys want more information on any of the Wolfe Ridge products, including pricing, tech specs, photos, videos, dealer locator, and that event schedule, please check out our website, www.wolferidgemfg.com. You can give us a call or send us an email. I'll put those links in the description. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next at Wolfe Ridge.